Bicep curl. This is your bicep. That's the primary muscle involved. This is your forearm. That's the secondary muscle involved. These are your fingers for your grip, if you want to count that. To perform the bicep curl, you're going to take your dumbbell, or dumbbells if you're going to do two arms, and stand with your feet about shoulder length apart and your hands in a palms up or supinated grip. I always think about laying supine. Your palms are laying, your hands are laying down flat, so your palms are up. Once you've got your weights by your side, your feet in a good grip, you want to check your elbow, make sure that it's not out crazy off to the side like a chicken wing or something. It should be tucked in pretty close to your side, and it's going to act like a hinge for you to pull the weight up with your bicep. So the way I like to think about it, and you can really focus on the muscle you're wanting to work out, is instead of lifting with your hand, you want to focus on that bicep and that you are pulling it, and you can feel that muscle contract as it comes up, and then you let it back down. From the side, we're focusing on that bicep there, curling up, and then letting it back down. And once again, that's curling it up and then letting it back down. As you're performing the movement, you want to make sure that you're not swinging the weight, either to get it started or once you get going. You really want to lock your core in place and focus that it's just the hinge of your elbow, allowing that bicep to pull and then release to let it back down. And if you do notice that you're starting to swing and start to move your body all over, you may need to do a recheck on how much weight you're using. You're working out to contract this muscle. So reset yourself, check your weight if you need to, and make sure that you are focusing just on that muscle that you're doing and not everything else. Another really good way to make sure that you're isolating it is not having to worry about all of the rest of your body. So you can always take a seat, like so. Once you get onto the seat and you've got your weight or weights, if you're using two, depending on your type of dumbbell, you may have to adjust your legs accordingly so that they are not in your way. So make sure that they are flat on the ground. You've got a good firm base and your back is pushed against the rest. Once that's ready, bring your dumbbell to your side and perform the exercise. Up and down. Sitting on the handy dandy bench allows you to not have to worry about the rest of your body, as previously mentioned. And that is how you do the bicep curl. If that's all you're here for, then you're free to leave. You are good to go. Happy workout. A little bit about me though. My name is Ashton and I am currently going through the Certified Personal Trainer course provided by NASM, and I'm getting close to getting ready to take the test for the first time. I'm really excited about it. So I figured I would start recording some exercises for one day future clients to be able to watch, to refer them to, and I'm just going to go ahead and start uploading them here. Following the workouts, as I'm doing now, I'm going to yap a little bit, just kind of talk about how that's going, other things going on in life. For instance, you may notice that I actually don't know if I'm going to put this on a different channel or a channel that I've uploaded on previously, but I haven't uploaded in like probably 2 years, which is really crazy to think about. Last year, 2025, I ran my first marathon after spending a year rehabbing my knee. I've played sports my entire life, and growing up somewhere in middle, early high school, I injured my knee and basically dealt with that my entire life until I had my first kid. And I decided I did not want my knee collapsing on me when I was carrying a small child or a baby. So I actually went and got it checked out, got the MRI done, the scans done, all the things, only for them to tell me that my knee is perfectly fine and healthy. The patella, the kneecap, actually has a little bit of extra wear than they wanted to see, but other than that, I should not be having my knee collapse on me. Am I recording still? Yes, I am. So that's when they referred me to physical therapy. That was my first time doing physical therapy in my life. And after he did an exam on me and checked me out, he basically just told me that, in not so many words, that I needed to grow up, that I was babying that whole half of my body. That entire half of my body was weaker because I was scared to step and have that knee collapse on me because of the couple times that it happened with whatever injury originally occurred when I was in, like I said, middle school or whatever. I spent several months going to rehab and him basically just putting me through exercises to re-strengthen my glutes, my butt, and my hip flexors on that side to where when my leg strikes the ground at a certain angle, it would no longer collapse. Long story short, a year later, I actually trained for and ran my first marathon last November. I became a firm believer in like that exercise science, and I wanted to get into that world. So now I am learning, studying, going through the certified personal trainer stuff, just as kind of like my foot in the door to help other people figure out what they're doing with their bodies that might be hurting them in the long run, and how they can fix it with usually easy steps. Again, I was baffled at just how much a little bit of extra strength training on one side made me be able to trust my own body again. Enough to do a whole freaking marathon. It was a pretty slow marathon, but I finished it, and that is all I wanted to do. So anyway, it's really late, and I told myself that I was recording this tonight and gonna get it edited and popped out by tomorrow, just to get the ball rolling. I'm gonna upload one of these a week, every week-ish, and the plan is in a year I'll have a library of 52 exercises to share with you, and probably be sharing a little bit too much along the way in these little yap sessions. And hopefully this mic is on and got all of that. I don't even think I'm going to put music behind this. And if you made it this far into the video, go ahead and subscribe and like it. And if I never upload again, you won't have to worry about it. And if I upload every week for the next 52 weeks, you'll know how to like bench press or something. I don't know.